What Wike is doing is forcing Rivers people, daring Rivers people. He's daring Rivers people. He has all the power in the court. He has this, he has that. He's daring Rivers people. And we pray that it should not reach a boiling pot, a boiling point. It should not reach a point of no return. Is it not the same Wike that goes about obtaining judgment from different places? Have you forgotten? You think we forget so soon?
So guys, Asari Dokubo is not left out among the numerous Nigerians who have come out to condemn what Wike is doing in Rivers State. I mean, people have been coming out, voicing out the way Wike has really turned Rivers State upside down. And Asari Dokubo has come out to give him his own water. Nigerians, you need to listen to what Asari Dokubo said here. And like you've already heard him say, Wike shouldn't allow this thing to get to the boiling point because he knows that he's not going to escape from whatever the result is going to be. So Asari Dokubo is also like throwing his own weight behind Fubara and condemning Wike. He's calling Wike to order that the earlier the better. He also condemns Wike, on the way he's using money to just, disrupt the peace in the state. That he has gathered enough money from the state, and that is why he's doing whatever he's doing the way he's doing it. So guys, let me just allow you take your time and listen to what Asari Dokubo said in this video.
All this is a way to take power from the states in a federal state, in a crude unitary government. That's what we have. Because there's already, like I said, a court of appeal. All appeal will go to the court of appeal, which is a federal court. A court of appeal, which is a federal court. All appeal will go to the Supreme Court, which is a federal court. So why do you have Code section 272, which says that High Court has jurisdiction, Federal High Court has jurisdiction, the same way State High Court have jurisdiction? Is it the first time in Nigeria that State High Court has been issuing restraining order, writs of mandamus, and so on? Your own now is different. Is it not the same Wike that goes about obtaining judgment from different places? Have you forgotten? You think we forget so soon? That we forget so soon? So the whole issues of trying to hold Rivers people to ransom, what Wike is doing is forcing Rivers people, daring Rivers people. He's daring Rivers people. He has all the power in the court. He has this, he has that. He's daring Rivers people. And we pray that it should not reach a boiling pot, a boiling point. It should not reach a point of no return. Because not everybody will take this as nonsense. He's not more powerful than all of us. What makes him think that he's more powerful than all of us? It should not reach a point of no return. Look at how the governor just visited. They started crying. I saw Chinda leading people. So if Sim too has led people, has asked his people to come out, will there not be a bloodbath? Sim had been at the receiving end and had been restraining himself. They are fledging. If Sim too today said Rivers will come out, whether those people they will even come out, will there not be a bloodbath? You come to Rivers State and challenge the governor of Rivers State because you feel that he loves the safety and security of Rivers people more than you. You don't care You believe that, oh, you are going to use federal mind to kill Rivers people. If not, we can believe in federal mind to kill people, Rivers people. Do you think he can, this rascality with Tinubu is in support of me? I have the army, the military is in support of me, the police is in support of me, everybody is in support of me. If not that, when the 2015 and 2019, and 2019, Wike did not work for Rivers people, please. Show us the area he worked for us, apart from Polisawa that he built in Port Harcourt. Show us anywhere. If that, look, I am in China, and it is a big disgrace when educated people talk. I went to a village in China to visit a textile factory, because most of the textile industries in China are based in that part of China. And they said it's a village. It took us from Yewu, which is a smaller city than Guangzhou. We drove about an hour plus. On the way, in where they said a village, I counted over 200 skyscrapers. That is between 25 and 45 stories. I counted so many bridges in that village where they call the village. Mostly textile industry exists in that village. And I asked myself, where do these Chinese get the money from? I traveled by road, apart from when I took flight to one other city where they saw me with the wheelchair. I traveled by road or by train, because it makes me see the things, as Allah has commanded in the Quran, that you should travel and see. Is it not the same resources? We have oil, we have other resources. What other resources does China have that they are building? You go to here, we go to all these cities. I counted on the way, and I did not go to even 10% of that so-called village. That is, if you add Abuja, Port Harcourt, Lagos, Kano, and Kaduna, even including Ibadan and Enugu, they are not up to that village. They are not up to that village. I go to Saudi Arabia every day. There's a street in this Medina Road or Palestine. That road alone is the whole of Nigeria. The street, Palestinian street. That Palestinian street alone is the whole of Nigeria. Is the whole of Nigeria. Because the number of skyscrapers on that road, you had all Nigeria together. It's not up to that street in Jeddah. And then over 50,000 Nigerians go for the yearly pilgrimage. Over that, more than that number, go for various umrahs at various times. And then we bring nothing home. We bring nothing home. Electricity, the light does not go off. And then somebody says he did what in Rivers State? With billions? With billions? That is what we want. Because we want that, and that's what we get. It is what you want that you get. It is what we want that we get. There are those who can take anything for the sake of appointment, those who can take anything for the sake of their belly, those who can take anything for the sake of their pocket. Not me. It's not possible with me. I don't like Inye's or Wike's style. I have told him one-on-one. I don't like your style. I'm older than him. He's my younger brother. Those who benevolent spirit have cracked their kernel ought to be wise. ought to be grateful. But he's not. He's acting like a god. He supported Fubara with money. He supported Fubara with his one vote, maybe the vote of his wife. Okay. Because I know that most times his children are not around. So I don't know where they voted for him. Now, what Rivers people want is to just forget about the 8 years of Wike, 8 years of the locusts, and look forward to another 4 years and possibly another 8 years of sin. We don't want this distraction. And Wike has not told us why he's quarreling. I don't know what is structure. What is structure? Is structure in the constitution? No. So my belly sweet me well. See, my belly sweet me, oh, tire. Belly, they sweet me, yo, Genesis, yo. You know, we used to sing, my belly sweet me. When I heard the spokesman Ngelale saying that the President Tinubu is not going to support the political rascality of Wike and his followers in Rivers State. And I know that the Ahmed Bola Tinubu I know as my friend, as my brother, as my uncle, as my father, as my president is back. The other day I called on Baba Kande, Baba Oshoba, Tunda Lake, and all those people I used to know, Benga Daniel, that I used to know with Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I believe that they've intervened, and that's why there are these changes that are now going on. Rivers State is very important. Like I said, the president is putting people like us in a very difficult position. We supported him with everything. We were abused, we were maligned, we were hated up to this moment. We did not relent. Somebody like me, I cannot stop supporting the president. I've been in close proximity with him since 1992, and I cannot go back. For anybody's sake. And when I met Sim, he said, senior brother, please, no matter what, don't allow anybody to make you leave the president, abandon the president. And in my mind, this is a man who should be against the president. But this is a man preaching to me that no matter what, don't leave the president. No matter what. And since then, I pitched myself. And I told myself, if Sim, who is on the receiving end, is saying, don't abandon your friend. Stand with him. Don't allow people to be happy and be proud that they made you get that. Because he said, sorry, because you get angry quickly. Now, what are the stakes in Rivers State? A group of 26 people decamped from their party that elected them. Their party, their guy is in control of. Wike is in control of PDP. From the recent outcome of the National Working Committee, Wike is in charge of PDP. They left the party and went to another party, APC. And going to that party, APC, constitutionally, they have forfeited their seats. And now a court of competent jurisdiction has declared saying, judges are now being threatened that if you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Nobody have the monopoly of violence. Nobody has the monopoly of rascality. So if there are two succeeding orders, then the appeal court will decide from court of competent jurisdiction. As it stands now in the eyes of the law, they are not. Before they were saying no court has pronounced, no court. Now a court has pronounced. As it stands in the eyes of the law, they don't exist. There are only 3 legislators in Rivers State, and constitutionally they constitute the Rivers State House of Assembly. They form the quorum. They have all the constitutional requirements because they are the only duly elected and recognized members of the State House of Assembly. So that is the law. We are not going to become lawless. I heard my younger brother saying he will not bow to Baal. How ironic is it? How? See me see trouble. You deal with Baal, they bow for Baal since now. Elijah don't come. Instead of you to follow Elijah, he say you no one bow for one bow for Baal, but you are not following Elijah. Very funny. My younger brother, please stop bowing to Baal. So I am very, very happy that the president had shown. Let Rivers State be. Let there be peace in Rivers State. Let the governor of Rivers State rule. After this period, 2027, let us see the powers of each person. Let us see the powers of each person. Let us see your power. Let us see my power. Let us see same power. Let us see Boma Gudet power. Let us see Emeka Woke's power. Let us see all the people who are talking. Let us see their power. How they will mobilize the people. That is the only and proper way, so that we don't disturb the peace of Rivers State. There will be peace. Let us wait. Those of you, wait for the court to pronounce you. Like I told you before, if you want to impeach the governor of Rivers State, if anybody tell you that you can remove the governor of Rivers State and nothing, tell the person, if you dreamt, tell that the dream is not true. If you go and tell somebody, let the person tell you to go and dream again. You cannot. We will not allow you. Because you have not told us what the governor did. You have not told us what the governor did. As time goes on, Kings, I will talk about those issues. But the most pressing issue is to bring stability first. CK first, the political kingdom, and all others will be added unto you. That's what Nkrumah said. We are telling you, we are appealing to you. What we want is peace. It's not necessary for us to go to that. Like I said before, yes, Wike, he styles himself as the governor of Abuja. Okay. Pedro Bride, let us wait now. We're all waiting. His budget has been approved by the legitimate House of Assembly. So let us wait when the time comes. Just leave. You said nothing will happen. Okay. Let's wait and see. Since you say nothing will happen, we will see. We're not going to talk too much. When people dare people, when people feel that they alone can take irrational decision. Pedro, the law is very clear. The duly constituted House of Assembly is there. And the law court has even affirmed it and has asked these people not to parade themselves. So go and ask them to parade themselves. They don't exist. In the eyes of the law, they don't exist. So, all of us who want peace and development, and there is no way we can trade this for anarchy. We cannot trade it to anarchy. You cannot trade it to anarchy. Kate, I am very fine. I use wheelchair often. Even now, I still use them. There's nothing wrong with me. When you come to a certain age, you need so many medical aids to be there, to be alive and to be fit. At my age of 60 and my body mass, it is difficult for me to walk a long distance. So the easiest way is to use this thing. So a lot of these people feel that they exist alone. Their decision is final. And that is what people have made Wike to feel. Okay. We are waiting. We are going to see. He has all the money collected from Rivers State. He's dishing it out. About the Imbre Judge is dishing it out to people. And that's why he has problem now. It's difficult for him to have access to these monies. And that's what he's fighting. And nothing else. Our advice is very simple. Rivers people want peace. And I'm very happy with Mr. President, my brother, my friend, my brother, my uncle, my father and president. I thank him for taking the decision not to interfere on the side of Wike. Let Wike be his governor in Abuja and let him allow Sim to be his governor. It's very laughable. An interim order. At times, I don't know the law school you went to. An interim order stands until it's vacated. It's as simple as that. That's why it is an order. It stands until it is vacated. So, the interim order stands. The Federal High Court is a court of concurrent jurisdiction. The Federal High Court is not higher than the State High Court. The Federal High Court of the State High Court are of equal jurisdiction. Equal jurisdiction. It is only the appeal court that can settle the differences in the two judgments. So it is not a precedent for any other court. The judgment of a Federal High Court or a State High Court is not a precedent for another High Court, or it cannot take a judicial notice of the judgment of an High Court when that judge may have misinterpreted the law, may his knowledge on that issue of law had been insufficient, and which led to his judgment, which led to his pronouncement. So another court will correct him. And it is only the appeal court, which is of an higher jurisdiction, or the Supreme Court, that can say, this is the right interpretation of the law. So until that is done, they don't know. They don't know. Until that is done, They don't exist. And the Court of Rivers State has more jurisdiction over matters concerning Rivers State. Even though the Federal High Court is a court, is a constitutional, is more or less a constitutional court. But the Court of Rivers State has more jurisdiction on Rivers State than a Federal High Court. And in fact, a Federal High Court is even alien. In saner client, there is no need for multiplication of jurisdiction. Unnecessary multiplication of jurisdiction. What is the existence of a Federal High Court when there's an appeal and Supreme Court?
So, guys, you have seen it for yourself. Every Nigerian, every patriotic Nigerian has condemned what Wike is doing in Rivers State. I mean, you cannot but condemn Wike. Because do you know what? Fubara gave Wike, people will say giving somebody long rope. Fubara had patience. Fubara waited. Fubara wanted Wike to personally turn a new leaf, but Wike insisted. Even lately, Wike came out to say those lawmakers that the court has sacked, the court cannot sack them. Nobody can remove you. Nobody can remove you. That was the assurance he gave them, despite the court telling them never to parade themselves as lawmakers. Wike gave them the assurance that they can never be removed, and won't keep wondering, what kind of lawless country are we building, Nigerians? That is just the question. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification